Okay, so we've talked big picture about your story, your why, how others can find their why, which is really looking inside themselves. Let's get a bit more tactical, right? Like what you're doing, this whole course is about work-life balance and like how do you become this balanced being that is successful but also feels good. So a lot of that comes back to your routine, right? Your routine is what you do every day. And I know you've made, I don't know if I would say improvements, but lots of changes in the last few years when it comes to when it comes to your routine, and that has served you in a better way because we understand that we need to be our best or our best self to do our best work. So how has routine enabled you in that? And like, tell us about your routine.
So I will tell you kind of how it's evolved. But the first point I want to make is that working 10 to 12 to 14 hours a day consistently will burn you out and will reduce the value of the work that you're doing. And people feel like when they're starting...
No question about that,
it's
period.
Proven in every level, right? And so the first thing is you have to set container around how much you work, because it's hard because you have the laptop and you can always be thinking about it and you can be on. So it's like,
and the laptop goes down and the computer or the phone comes out.
I don't know if it's Murphy's Law or Oliver's Law that goes, what it says is work will fill the time that you give it. And I've always been, because I have understood that my true happiness is not going to come from, it's going to be in part feeling good about my work life, but like that I need to have space in my world for the things that truly matter to me beyond work, like my physical body, my relationships, my social life. I've always had a strong container around my work life where I've basically never worked more than 8 hours a day, ever. And I've never worked more than 5 days, mostly usually 4 days a week, ever. And which forces you, real quick, let me finish before I interrupt you. Actually, I already interrupted you, but which forces you to get good at delegation, and it forces you to really do, you get the stuff that's important to get done in the time that you have, because you only have a limited amount of time. So the most important thing, and I will give you my whole story and my history with it, which is kind of interesting and fun. The most important thing is hard container around when you're working. Hard. And that is it's a practice, right? And the thing that happens is people fall out of that and then they feel bad. It's like, no, hey, you're going to fall off the horse. Get back on, reset the container, keep going. Routine is meant to be broken. The thing about routine is it's like a tube that carries water. And when you have the tube, the water can go where you want it to go. But sometimes it's nice to just let it all flow and then bring it back. So it's like you're going to fall out of it. Don't beat yourself up. But just the most important thing for balance, the balanced being as it relates to digital work, is that strong container.